How's it going, everyone? We are back with more Hogwarts Legacy. And last time we went into the restricted section in the library to obtain a book to try and figure out what's going on with our magic and our affinity to ancient magic. And we did that, came out, and then we did a few side quests. And today, we are going to start by going to Herbology class. Alright, let's study some plants and shit. Oh, wow.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
That is the teacher.
How wonderful it is to see you
Professor
again,
Garlick.
Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
I'm sure you do.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now,
The hell are we
everyone,
about to do?
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay. Jesus Christ! That is not what I was expecting.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil.
Yes, ma'am. Jesus. Anything to make it stop.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Such a useful spell.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
So are all classes at Hogwarts just 5 minutes
Now
long?
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new
Okay.
student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
It was nothing.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind
Yeah.
of you.
It's
It
contagious.
seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh, that's my healing potion. 10 minutes. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
All right.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
Chinese
that some plants
chomping
are better
cabbage.
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's
Okay.
just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oh, yeah, that seems to be a thing here. Fucking living plants.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they won't
I
too
wouldn't
much
use that
trouble.
word.
Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much
Yeah.
to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new
Oh, I will.
students.
Don't you worry about that.
That's the last
Maybe Orange or someone from the Ministry guarding
The
the school
fuck?
after the incident in Hogsmeade.
The hell was that?
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries,
Yeah.
but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Hell yeah.
You never know when you might need it.
I'm gonna need it a lot, because I
Please
suck.
begin.
Potion making minigame.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Horklump. That sounds awful. And stir. I'm stirring. Ah, smells like success.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Here you go, sir.
Not an easy potion to brew.
Ah,
And from what I hear of
I
your
assume it's the
recent
most basic one I'll
exploits in
learn.
Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
of course.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come see
Killing
me when you
monsters and
finish
people.
brewing.
I'm picking up what you're
We'll
putting
see if it
down.
was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have
You
permission
stole,
to
you're
go
the one
into
that
his
stole my
office?
dew. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too
No
close
shit.
an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. but she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
No, you're trying to get me in trouble.
Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
Fwooper?
As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure, I'll commit theft.
Feather.
I show you what. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see my brain. Hurry between that.
It's gonna block in space either figuratively or literally. Members increasing my activity or office. We may delay these or construction now. It's not important. Yo, that was cool shit. Somebody's room.
Potion should not be that colour. No. Brilliant. Thank you. This is going to take much brew. You should have to bring your juice potion. I'll tell you next time it's finished.
Okay.
Should you chop the kidney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Hello? Oh, okay. I didn't see a button. Alright, let's go craft a Endurus potion. Oh. Well, I'll just wait here for it to finish.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Here it goes.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Sorry.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I grabbed a feather for him.
I'm sorry, Professor.
No
I was
point
merely
lying,
trying
he
to
already
help a
knows.
friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done
Damn
well.
right I did.
I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture
Oh,
there
I will.
are often
You don't gotta
essential
worry
to the
about that.
potions you brew here.
I will
Now,
pay
I
close
recommend that you
attention.
find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Thank you.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face.
Good to see you too, Natty.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Something I
They
found.
want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's
Yeah.
one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sure was.
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have
Right.
inspired me to take a stand of my own.
All
What
right.
sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow
for you.
are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
The only reason we came out here was just to talk.
Be on your guard.
How nice to see you.
Are you
my
shitting
young
me?
Friend.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Easy with the
Oi.
language.
Speak of the devil.
A
Mr.
doxy's
Rookwood
nip.
would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I hope you have your affairs. I could do this all day.
What the fuck? Where did he go?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my head!
Back. We gotta get better at defense.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive
totally.
skills.
Defensive
Care
skills.
to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I...
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
I'm a dat burn genius. Nah, it wasn't that. That was pretty self-explanatory there.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used
A
to be
portrait?
the Minister for Magic, I think.
The hell do you want?
You won't see me, sir.
Put those on already.
Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek
Hell yeah.
long overdue
I'll
justice.
solve a mystery. I gotta take those off. It's gonna take me out of every cutscene.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I'll just go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
Okay, I have finished accepting the side quests and ransacking the town. So let us talk to Helen Thistlewood now.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
Oh, fucking
and you
Peeves.
think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared.
Okay.
Odd way to woo a girl.
Yeah.
She swears she
Not
never even
unheard of,
solved
though.
the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her.
Okay.
I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You better.
Very well.
Let's just go.
Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll
I don't wanna
apparate
pry.
together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Splinched.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
All right. Let's go to prison. Oh my god.
Expecto Patronum!
Oh, nice bunny. Oh, I'm about to get a Patronus.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
I had my wand. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Okay.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Oh, they don't seem to have a lot of nice things to say about you.
Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Okay.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts.
Nah.
I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
I think I get it.
Are you
Hogsfield.
saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield.
I like that she speaks in
Suppose it
rhyme.
can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
Come on, Ellen.
What is it, Anne?
Oh, well. She absolutely just got cursed. Or something. Hexed, cursed, something. Something bad.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Once you get what? Once you get what?
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Let's go find the cave. Oh, are we in Upper Hogsfield already? Okay. I thought I was gonna have to do another long trek. Oh my god. Into the
This must
cave
be the
we
place
go.
Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Lumos.
And it's lit up, but I want it extra lit up.
Revelio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw.
Well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit, and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be?
Hello.
Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw.
Dude,
I heard you
it's
disappeared
Dick
years
Jackdaw.
ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her.
Was it?
Probably best for her in
You
the end.
have not seen
Dare
her,
I
have you?
ask?
Not
How
good.
is she?
You ruined her life. Yeah, I mean...
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What?
Yeah.
Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne.
You fucked
I
her
had
up
no
for
idea.
life, brother.
I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what.
Okay.
Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Okay.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
All right. Oh, back in class. Well done. Another class down, baby.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
I did.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Oh, yeah.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Okay.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
All right. See what this baby does.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Let's give her a go.
Expelliarmus. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Expelliarmus disarms wands or other weapons out of enemies' hands. Different types of enemies will react in different ways. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. We'll go meet Jackdaw at the Forbidden Forest right at the top of the next episode. I hope you're enjoying this. And I hope to see you again. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you are enjoying. And see ya. Peace.